some people say video games are bad in the older generation of our youth, you know, people from the 70s and 60s and 50s, but actually video games are good in the sense because they produce a lot of puzzles and stuff like that, and they prove to be challenging to children. And when I was younger, I learned to read from a couple video games. I've learned to read from Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, and the strategic puzzles of some of these video games are very observative. You have to be very observative, and you have to know what you're doing, and you have to really focus on what you're doing in some of these video games. And some of these video games are getting these kids ready for later youth. And in some of these video games, people don't understand that they're affiliated with the types of environments that we're in on a day-to-day basis. So for people to say that video games are bad for our youth and bad for our children is an understatement, to be exact. And I'm hoping we could get through this, and I'm very hopeful that we could start small businesses and small software companies across the globe that produce video games and produce video games that have more a more basis of education and structure and structural changes like that. So yes, video games do teach you a lot, and there's a lot of things that people overlook on video games. So yeah, video games are good.